Hey JD,
What's going on, man?
my name's Alpha. How are you?
My name's JD, and I'm doing well. How are How are you?
I'm doing better now. And welcome back, everybody, to Across the Board, sponsored by Moneyball Metrics. You have your normal team here because Jefe will be here in a minute. He's just running a minute behind. He will be here. But for now, you get myself, AlphaDog Bets, here with my guy, JD. From Line Movers. JD, over to you. What's going on today, brother?
Man, it is going. Still sick, as you can probably hear. It's like been a full week now. Just cannot shake this shit for some reason. But man, as far as the betting goes, it's going great. So really cannot complain too much.
Love to hear that, brother. Love to hear that. Well, normally I kick it over to Jefe, but we'll have to wait a minute for him to get here. So should we do what we always do on the show, JD, and get into a little recap, go over what happened yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it, brother. Up. Thursday recap on a Friday afternoon. JD, I'll start. My big play yesterday was the over in the Eagles, green, same green, and the Jets Patriots game last night. We would have cashed if the kicker made the kick in the first half. We had another chance late in the game when the Patriots had the ball. They recovered a fumble at the 10-yard line. Couldn't get a touchdown either. So a little frustrating there, but we move on to a big weekend slate. JD, over to you.
Yeah, man. Yesterday was really good. As far as the football game, we did have the Patriots in the first half -7, so that field goal also meant I pushed there instead of getting the win. As far as the Travion prop, that was probably the only prop of his you could have bet that did not hit.
Yeah.
But that was my one only loss on the day. I had a 4-0 college basketball sweep.
Hell yeah.
Got to keep telling everybody, if you're not with me on college basketball, I don't know what you're doing. This first couple months of the year is
good money.
It's just when I do my work. Lines are soft, but yesterday was my first college basketball max play of the season, and we had the LSU team total over 90, and they put up a nice 98 for us. So I was able to get that one home, man. So,
JD, do you have anything on the Clemson game? We have multiple people in the chat, and there are guys too. It's J-Bo. We got Stetsy Boy. Do you have anything on this game? What's up, Connie?
Y'all are definitely our guys, but guys, I want nothing to do with that game.
I'm in the same boat. I have nothing on it. Stetsy Boy and J-Bo, I was going to say the same thing. I was hoping maybe JD had something for you guys, but that is a game I am staying so far away from. Betting on Clemson this year or betting against Clemson has been a disaster. You just don't know what you're going to get out of that team this year. They've just underperformed, underwhelmed all year long, and it's just a tough spot. And I agree, J-Bo, there are better spots to target than that one. So there's going to be no action for me on that game. JD is in the same boat. Connie is here. What's up, Connie? We appreciate you being here, as you always are. Well, JD, should we just get into it?
We might as well, unless anybody has a question about something else.
I mean, it's kind of crazy as well. The Jefe wishes he was here for this part, I'll tell you what, but the MLB is such a joke. Did anybody know that the awards thing was last night? You do it
Nope.
at the same right before Monday night or Thursday night football, where you're competing with the NFL. We don't know when the first free agent is going to sign. The MLB just doesn't know how to market anything. Like, NFL free agency is a spectacle. It is an event. People talk about it nonstop. People are signing left and right. MLB's like, you got 8 months till the season. Figure it out. If you want to sign, you sign. Whenever you sign, windows open. Like, they just don't know how to market anything. It's such a frustrating sport. JD, let's roll. Let's get into it. Let's get into a little NFL action. First game we're going to be breaking down today is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals going into Pittsburgh, taking on them Steelers. The Bengals are 3-6 on the year. They're 1-3 on the road, going into Pittsburgh, who are 3-2 at home and 5-4 on the year. Let's look at recent performances. Bengals, losers of 4 out of their last 5. In those 4 includes the Jets, the Bears, the Packers, and the Lions. The last 2 are not bad losses, but arguably those last 2 in the Bears and the Jets are bad losses. On the other side, the Steelers are coming in off a beatdown against the Chargers. The Chargers really had their way against them. Chargers won that game 25-10. Before that, the Steelers kind of shocked the world. They beat the Colts 27-20. That game wasn't even relatively close. So, both teams are coming in off losses. Bengals really have struggled as of late. JD, what do you like in this game?
Yeah, man, this is a game that I like put on here because there's a bunch of good games for this week. And I wouldn't necessarily say this is, one of the better games, But as far as betting wise, I just had to put this one up there. And all the Steelers fans in the chat, which I know there's a lot.
We have quite a few.
They're actually going to like me here.
Really?
Because I do not understand this line. Besides the fact that just the Steelers last week looked, I mean, that was about as bad of a game as you could have played. And I realized that was, what was that? Wasn't that a Sunday night game?
Yes.
Yeah. So it actually was a game that, kind of like everybody watched the whole thing. And that's why I think we're getting this line here. It's 5.5. Matter of fact, I'm seeing a couple books popping up at actually 4.5 now. And I don't get it. I think this line should be 7 all day long. This Bengals defense is horrible. We've talked about it. They can't stop anybody. I mean, they've been allowing points to some of the worst teams in that league.
Yeah.
And to me, this is a Steelers. They're back home. This is that bounce back spot. And I like their team total over here. I believe it's set at 27.5. Yes. And so I like that, but I also like laying the points here. Just like I said, I just, to me, this line should be 7. And I'm just not understanding it. Also, as far as the Bengals here, this is their first road game in a long time.
Yep.
They haven't been on the road since, and actually over a month. They haven't been on the road since actually October 12th. So I also, for them, do not like that. So everything here to me is just, this is such a Steelers spot here.
Yeah, I can definitely understand why. And welcome to the show, Jefe. We're happy to have you on. How are you, brother?
Hey, man.
JD, there's nothing that pisses me off more than your intros. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, how you doing?
What else do you want me to say when somebody says, how you doing? You go, hey, man.
How you doing? Hey, man is not an appropriate response for hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Doing good.
The people want to know how you're doing.
The day is dang.
The day is dang. We love to hear that. JD, before I go into my pick on this game, before we go into Jefe's pick on this game, why don't we bring up BetQL? See what they got in this game. And I also have the public betting percentages up. You guys know I always go through that. And I did just tweet it. We're seeing a bunch of people come in. After we break down this game, I will go over all the injury news that we currently have. We have a ton of injury news currently pouring in, so I'm excited to break that down. As JD's getting that up, he may already have it up, but I'm looking at the public betting percentage right now. It's 51% on the spread to the Bengals, 49 to the Steelers, dead even split essentially. On the money line, it's 80% Steelers, 20% Bengals. The over-under is a dead even 50-50 split. So people seem very torn on this. But as you can see here, now that I'm back here and looking at this screen, JD, tell the people what we're seeing on BetQL.
Man, yeah, I did not realize this, but it is a BetQL 5-star play. And they have them projected to win by around 11 points, with the Steelers getting to 32. That basically goes right along with actually what I think, and actually what I just said. So this is a BetQL 5-star play that I am aligned with fully here.
Hell yeah. I'm on the same wavelength. I see it the exact same way you do. I think the Steelers run away with this one. I don't exactly think the Bengals are going to put up a ton of points here. I think that what we've seen out of the Steelers last week against the Chargers is kind of a similar kind of expectation that I expect. I think from 2 weeks ago, I have it the wrong way. I think the Steelers are going to have a big performance. The Bengals, what we saw them against the Jets, where they couldn't stop anyone, I think that's how this game is going to go. I think the Steelers are going to run all over them in this game and give me the Steelers with the points. I'm trusting the BetQL 5-star play. This will be a VIP play for me as well. Jefe, over to you. What do you like in this one?
Steelers, minus 5.5. I think that they match up well against this Bengal team. Last time we saw them, there was actually a phenomenal game. I don't think that's going to happen again. And I think Steelers are a better team, and this is a big game for them, more so than the Bengals. Steelers got to win, and I think they will do that, especially at home.
I could not agree more. All right, gentlemen, before we go into the next game, Oh my God, David, what did you say here? It's taking up the whole screen. Holy crap. Let me put this on here. My cover. Oh, it covers Jefe's face, which is beautiful. I know you will get on me for this, but I'm not going to read this on the watch. They definitely need a quarterback. I agree. David. I agree with everything you say. I don't think it's going to work to get Joe Burrow.
David, I actually said this last week.
Yeah.
I literally think I said Joe Burrow.
Yep. All right, boys. You ready for the injury hour with Alpha?
But the Bengals are never letting Joe Burrow go for 2 first-round picks, by the way.
Could not agree more. All right, let me pull back up to the injury board here. And what we're currently looking at is Lamar Jackson, full participant today. Expect him to play. Sam Laporta is not going to play with his back injury. So if you're a guy who targets props and he touchdown parlays, look at some of the other options they have in tight end for the Lions because they still get the tight ends the ball even when they don't have Laporta in the game. Darius Slayton of the New York Giants. He's been a big waiver wire pick up in fantasy. A lot of people have been taking him. He's going to be out this week for the Giants as well. Khalil Shakir. There's been a lot of questions for him, the wide receiver from the Bills. He is going to play. The exact report I'm seeing is he is in a good spot for week 11. So Shakir will be in the lineup. More Bills news. Dalton Kincaid not going to be in the lineup. Not going to be in the lineup. So what does that mean, Jefe? You're a Bills guy. No Kincaid. Maybe get a little exposure to who?
Dawson Knox.
He may be
or
a play
Jackson
this week.
Hoss.
Yep. I would be more inclined to do a little Dawson Knox action. But yes, Dalton Kincaid with the hamstring has been ruled out. Last update. Let me make sure. Yeah, last big update from today. There's a couple more, but nobody cares about those players. 2 players practiced for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. They were both participants, and that was Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin. I think we have a better chance to see Bucky this week than we do Godwin. Godwin's still coming in off that broken leg, I believe. So even though he's practicing, I'm not sure he's ready to do full contact. They're not giving us that information. But Bucky Irving, very good sign. We have seen him start practicing and has been a participant in today's practice. And as always, guys, any other information we get during the show, I will rudely interrupt the 2 gentlemen who host this show with me and give you guys that information because I'm very bad at holding that information in. So as soon as I get it, I'll let you guys know more from injury news that we do get. All right, gentlemen, you ready to move on to our second game of the day?
Let's do it.
Well, we got them Seahawks. We got them Rams. Seahawks, that's JD's team. I'm sorry, JD. We have to get the mindset from you off the Ravens because you were on this Seahawks team earlier than anyone. You've predicted this team to be this good from earlier than anyone. So we got to start calling them JD Seahawks. They're 7-2 on the year, and they are road warriors. JD tells you that every time they have a road game. They're 4-0 on the road. Tough task this week as they are going into LA and taking on the Rams. The Rams are also 7-2 on the year, and they are 3-1 at home. So this is a very good matchup here. The line is currently at 3.5. JD, what do you like in this one? We're going to start with you.
Yeah, man. Just like you said, the Seahawks. I've been all over them this year. They have been in just a natural undervalued team this whole entire season. And they've been great for us. I'm saying that, but I was even on the Rams before the season started. Because I have a 5-unit as far as a future wins total goes, which I never do those. But the Rams, just actually needing this Rams team to win actually 10 games, I thought was nuts. I actually thought that line was well off. So I'm also big on the Rams. So this one for me is very tough because I honestly do want to see both of these teams do well. To start off here, I think when people see this game, they're going to see what's going to stick out to them is they're going to see Seahawks +3. And they're going to see, okay.
I tried to do that as subtly as possible. I'm an idiot. I dragged my browser out of the one with all my tabs, and I couldn't do that for the whole show, so I didn't think you'd notice if I did a quick little switcheroo, but didn't work. Apologize, everyone. I'm back.
And I think everybody's going to see how the Seahawks have been just killing teams.
Yeah.
That's past few
I can't hear JD. That's good.
Oh no! Look what I did! Look what I did, JD! Look what I fucking did.
I can hear you.
Just leave and come back. No, he can't hear you, JD. That's the issue. Can you not hear?
This is actually how I want it. I could just talk over it.
Jefe, I'm gonna kick you out. Just come back. Gee, we can't do this all show again for a 15th day in a row. Goodbye, Jefe. We're gonna have him come back, do a little switcheroony on us, so we can get him back.
But yeah.
That's fully my fault. Fully my fault.
But yeah, as far as the Seahawks team, like I said, everybody's gonna. I mean, they've just been absolutely killing teams. Like it hasn't even been.
It hasn't been ball games, dude. By halftime of every game for them, it feels like it's over. Feels like it's 35-0. And granted, the last two games were against Arizona, who's what do we call teams like Arizona on this show, JD?
Dog shit.
And against the Commanders, and what do we call teams like the Commanders on the show, JD?
Dog shit.
So we have to take it with a grain of salt. It's not the same, not a grain of salt, but it's not the same level of opponent that they have, such as they do.
And that's going to lead me into everything I'm about to say here. Because last week's game, it was the second quarter with about 12 minutes left in the second quarter, and it was just trash time.
Yeah, it was over.
Like just already then. It was nuts. But you brought up a great point. Is who the Seahawks have played though. And
who do you think the money's on in this game? Sorry to interject. I cannot believe what I'm saying.
I actually don't.
You have to guess one. The
money's definitely on the Rams.
It is. I thought it would be.
And I only know that because I took their money line earlier in the week at a much lesser number than it is now, and I am shocked to see what it is right now because that is crazy movement.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of money. I'll put it that way.
And to me, that leads into what I'm saying. There, to me, makes a lot of sense. I think the Rams should be favored here. The Rams have played some tough teams. They've played them well. As far as that actual Eagles game at the beginning of the season, that was a game that they actually should have won. That was just a crazy game there. And then you look at who have the Seahawks played. I mean, they really haven't played him. I mean, as far as the Bucks and the Bucks
what is
there.
This narrative that you're posting here, JD? You've been the Seahawks guy. Now you're saying they've defeated nobody, and I'm a little surprised by your approach on this game, sir. I'm going to be honest.
I am saying that I love the Seahawks team. They've made me a lot of money. I cannot back them here. That's ultimately what I'm saying. This game, I'm not betting pregame. One, as far as my season's win total play, I actually need the Rams here. So I'm like kind of rooting for the Rams. This is one where I think the Rams win at home here, and then Seattle wins at home there.
That's fair.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. But also, this is a game that I'm going to watch fully, and because this is going to show me who the Seahawks team really is. Because this is that test, and this is a big game. Like, of all games of all this week, this is the biggest game because it just means so much to both of these teams.
What do you mean? Have you looked at the full slate? There's another game on there with significantly more meaning. You mean a first-time head coach taking over from a fired coach with a new quarterback named Jameis Winston? Maybe a bigger game. Game.
You know, and
I'm kidding, everyone out there. I'm just kidding.
and actually, what actually Connie said, the game versus the Bucks, they did give up a bunch of points, but that was a week where actually, as far as the defense, they had like 4 or 5 guys out. So I can't say I'm going to throw that out, but I also don't expect them to give up like that many points. This is a lot for me saying that. I just think this is a tough game. I actually think at 3, it's priced about right. I would still have to lean the Rams away. But this is where I think we see what this Seahawks team really is.
I would agree there. Jefe, we're going to kick it over to you. I can tell you're getting a little frustrated there. What do you like here? You kind of gave away what you were betting earlier in the week, but let's hear your reasons why.
Wait, what's happening? Why am I rage baiting? What did I do?
You were huffing and puffing when I said the Giants game was the biggest game of the week. So that's
I'm going to be honest, Drew. Was totally on another screen.
Good.
I'm taking the Rams here on the money line. I'm putting them in a money line parlay with the 49ers for facing off against Cardinals with Brock Purdy back. Plus 140 odds.
Just so you know, we have only 2 games after this, so you better give me more. You better give me more than that. I think the
Rams are a better team than the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are getting a lot of love here because they're really good on the road and have been undefeated for a while.
This is what I need from you.
I believe that the Rams are actually a full team. I think
Okay.
that they are an absolute Super Bowl contender. They're probably right now, gun to my head, my favorite team to make it out of the NFC.
Really?
Seahawks
You
are
think they're the
great.
team? Okay.
Seahawks
I
are
like
great, and I think they are a really good team. I think they have a great offense and a great defense, but they are missing one key component. Guys who have been there before and done that, and the Rams are
Even the coach too, right?
the
With Mike
Rams
McDonald.
are riddled with people who have been in big game after big game after big game after big game. As the games start to get more consequential, I believe that the Seahawks will start to show some weaknesses. In games that mean nothing, they're crushing. That's absolutely 100%. I think this is a sharp line. I think this will be a close game. I don't think the Rams run away with this, but I do think the Rams do win this game. But being that the money line is now up at 190 and was earlier in the week at minus 160, I obviously can't take them straight. So I have to take them with the Niners, who I think with getting Brock Purdy back, who I don't know how much that offense is going to open up for him in game one after not playing for like 7 weeks with turf toe. But I think CMC being there is enough for them to beat a Cardinals team that, quite honestly, they're
Sucks.
going nowhere.
Sucks.
And to me, a big thing about the Cardinals is one player, and it is not Jacoby Brissett or Kyler Murray. It's not even an offensive player. Forget about Marvin Harrison Jr. not playing. It's all about one guy for me. You guys want to take a stab? Who I think is the most important?
We have breaking injury news. Nobody cares what you were saying. We have breaking injury news. Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin ruled out officially. They both practiced today, but both were still ruled out. Back to you, Jefe.
Will Johnson. He is, to me, the most important player on the Cardinals. He missed last game, and the Seahawks went berserk. He is, to me, just as good as a defense player as Budda Baker, and if not more important to them in what they do on defense. He didn't play last week. I'm not sure what his status is for this Sunday, but if he's out, it is an absolute smash button on the Niners.
There we go. I definitely agree with you there, too. I definitely agree with you there. JD, break down what we're seeing on BetQL here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by this, but they have the Rams as a 4-star play here, guys. They really like the Rams here. So, yeah, that's kind of going with what me and Jefe both said. So now, Alpha, what are you thinking here?
Okay. The dog is in the building. The dog is here to potentially talk some sense into two of you boys. I'm not touching a side here because I don't know who's going to win this game. Truthfully, it's a really good game. I'm excited to watch it. But there's a comment in the chat. J-Bo, do the thing. As I'm building up here. Do the thing. You know what I'm talking about, J-Bo. Do the thing. Dylan, I agree with you. I think this one goes comfortably under. I think everyone's expecting a shootout, a high-scoring game. We've seen the Seahawks put up a gazillion points. We've seen Matt Stafford, who is right now second in the MVP odds, look absolutely fantastic. This is a playoff game. This atmosphere is a playoff game. This is going to be a defense wins this game type of football game. So for me, I think we're going to see a very big defensive performance on both sides. J-Bo knows what it is. We are taking the under thunder here, boys. And another reason I love the under is because when you take a look at the total and the public betting percentage, I'm seeing 85% on the over. So the public loves the over here. I love the under here. I think it's a playoff atmosphere where we're going to see two teams play a tough defensive game. Give me the under. Definitely going to be one of my favorite plays of the week. JD, what does BetQL have on the total of this game? If they say to take the over, just say they don't have any information. I'm kidding, by the way.
That was funny.
I agree, Connie. I agree. Thank you, Jefe. I never get a compliment from you anymore. Thank you so much. You know, it's kind of
I'm telling you right now, I'm currently looking for my leg of our weekly anytime touchdown parlay. So I'm in.
No, it's not. You know who it's not? Pop Douglas, who is no longer Pop Douglas to me. He's DeMario.
Who's Pop? Who's Pop?
He's DeMario.
I want to know his middle name. Okay.
Look it up.
DeMario Donaldson Douglas. DeMario Donald Douglas. Triple D, as he's called in his hood.
You know what the worst? You know what the worst is?
It says
it's Pop.
So,
which is so not true, but it says that.
BetQL has a 5-star play on the under here.
I was going to say.
Sorry, guys.
So we gotta do something.
Sorry,
we gotta
guys.
play something.
I thought that was on the screen the whole time, and it was. There it is.
You know, I know we already talked about this game, but that over for Bengals Steelers is very sharp. I tend to lean that way. Where I don't lean is that Ravens Browns game because I don't know how that's possible.
Guys,
what about it?
Just the scoring aspect.
There has not been
of the Browns scoring.
There's not been over 39 points scored in a actual Browns home game yet. But just going back to the Seahawks Rams game really quick. One of the things that I was on before the season started, while I was on the win total, is the Rams defense. I don't think a lot of people still to right now realize how good this Rams defense is, and I think this game is going to show that.
I agree because everyone is seeing JSN put up godly first half numbers where he gets benched in the second half because they're up so much. They've played dog shit opponents. I'm still high on the Seahawks this year. Yes. Don't get me wrong. But who has the coaching advantage here? I think it's pretty clear.
Rams.
Who has less experience? It's going to be the coach for the Seahawks and McDonald. Who has the quarterback who's been in bigger moments here and has been successful his whole career? That's going to be Matthew Stafford. Which team do you think has the better defense? To me, I still kind of think that's the Rams. So, very interesting game here. Like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think this one stays in the 30s, and we'll have a lot of room to cash this play.
And then also, just kind of as far as the under, I mean, Seahawks defense, I love them too. Yep. I love the fact that they can get pressure on the quarterback without having to blitz. And so I mean, yes, as far as the under here would be the only way I could play this.
Oh boy, 100%. Oh man, just saw some bad news. JD, a frequent guest on this show, a good friend of this show, our guy Corey had his account hacked. Just got a little message about that. Not good to see. Shout out Corey. Hope he gets that fixed. But yes, look at that. We're attacking the books a different way, J-Bo. We are always looking to attack the books a different way. Do you guys like any props in this game? I don't, because I think it's an under game. So I'm not going to be taking any of my touchdown scores, any of my big parlays from this game. Anything you guys like on this one before we move on?
Nope.
This is one that I'm literally not going to touch. This is one that I'm probably going to live bet. I'm going to try to get in on the Rams, but at a better price.
I'm with that. I am with that. Let's keep it rolling right along, gentlemen. We're going to go to the Chiefs and the Broncos. Looking at the records just doesn't make sense in my head. Just doesn't compute. Chiefs are coming in 5-4 in the year. They're 1-3 on the road. Broncos are coming in 8-2 on the year, and they're 5-0 at home. Does it feel that way? Like when you talk about this Chiefs team and you talk about this Broncos team, do you talk about this Broncos team being an undefeated home team, 8-2, first place in the AFC? It doesn't feel right. You know what it feels like, JD? The Minnesota Vikings of last year, where all year they were one of these great teams, only a couple losses, but they won every game by like a point or two, a one-score game. Feels eerily similar to that, doesn't it?
It does.
You didn't listen to me at all.
I didn't.
I know. I knew it.
I think you said that. What I think you said was that this Broncos team feels like the Vikings of actually last year.
Nailed it. You listen. You always listen. You nailed it. It does. They really do. They don't feel like an 8-2 team. They don't feel like they're in the same caliber of team of the Chiefs, but they're 3 games better than them right now. Well, 2.5 because of the bye. Jefe, we got Chiefs. We got Broncos. What do you like in this one?
Guys, this is the most important game of the weekend.
I think so.
There's not a doubt in my mind. This is the most important.
You don't think the Lions-Eagles game is a megalodon?
No, this is the most important game of the weekend.
Bay Bucks versus the Buffalo Bills, both 6-3, another megalodon.
This is the
I
game
guess technically, yes.
This is the game that has the most implications. It's just math. Every other game doesn't have as many because of the team's records. The Bills lose, the Bucks lose, they can still figure it out. The Seahawks lose, the Rams lose, they can still figure it out. The Lions lose, the Eagles lose, they can still figure it out. If the Chiefs lose this game, they cannot win the division. This is the game with the largest playoff implications. And I don't know the last time. Actually, I don't know if we've ever, with Patrick Mahomes in a Chiefs uniform as a starting quarterback, been able to say that the Chiefs have a pretty much win or not win the division type of game in the month of November. I don't think we've been able to say that for Patrick Mahomes' entire tenure as a starter. Because of that, because it's divisional, because the Broncos somehow have an insane 8-2 record, and it's on the road, all those things encompassed, this is by far the biggest game of the season,
I'll give you
of the week.
I'll give you it.
And I'm a kind of I don't know the rules, but I have no idea how they didn't flex this or the Rams
Too
Seahawks
early.
game
They
to
can't
Monday
flex
night.
yet. They can't
Yes, they
flex
can.
yet.
Yes,
I
they
thought
can.
they had to wait. I thought they had to wait until like week 12 minimum.
No, the window's open. They could have flexed Thursday nights already. And
I'm
I
Googling
believe
it.
I just don't know if they could flex Monday. I know they could flex Thursday, Sunday. I don't know if they could flex Mondays.
No. So here's what it is. Well, you're kind of right. You're kind of wrong. So the period which specific games can be moved to different times or broadcast slots to feature more compelling matchups are Sunday Night Football you can do from week 5 onward, Monday Night Football from week 12 onward, and Thursday Night Football from week 13 onward. This is week 11.
So basically, can't do it Mondays yet.
Correct.
And
So
that's
next week you can.
that's just stupid because this does not. This and the Seahawks Rams game at the same time is one of the rare bad decisions by the NFL. Never makes bad decisions. Timeout, MLB free agency, clown show.
You missed it.
Clown
You
show,
missed it.
clown show,
missed it.
clown show.
I did a whole thing
Another
on it
thing
already.
about the MLB that's a hilarious clown show. I had no idea they were giving out awards last night. They just got their players sitting on
No
couches on a webcam, getting
JD,
interviewed
how do
by
we start the
sports
show
channel.
today? How do we start the show today?
It's just an
Did
all about
anybody
this.
know there was the
This
MLB
is an
awards last night?
embarrassment.
Yeah.
This is an embarrassing sports organization. Who's making these decisions? You know what we should do on a random Thursday, going up against Thursday Night Football?
That's exactly what I
Let's
said.
give awards to our best players, and then we'll have them do a 2-minute spot on Sports Center SVP at 11 p.m. That's
Nobody
what gets
knew.
people going.
Dumbest thing ever.
First of all, I didn't even realize till this morning that they also who the coach, who the manager of the AL and NL was. Do you realize everybody was a back-to-back winner?
Mm-hmm.
NL,
Everybody.
AL coach, AL, NL MVP, World Series, Cy Youngs. MLB just said, fuck it, we're just mailing it in this year. What a horrible sports organization. Also, last thing I'll say, we have to move back to this game. Free agency started like 2 weeks ago. Nobody knew when it started. Just decided to press a button. Nothing's happened.
Just a mirror. You just mirrored everything. Everything you're talking about was exactly what I said.
Horrible decision making from whoever the hell is making these decisions. I might just not watch baseball anymore. Back to this freaking game. The Chiefs, they don't just they have to win this game.
Yes, by the way.
And there's no world that I'm trying to figure out how they don't come out and treat this like a playoff game. And I think the line indicates that. I think the total indicates that. And I am very curious to see where the money is at because this line has not moved. And if there is a lot of money on the Chiefs and this line has not moved since when it got opened, literally over 10 days ago. This line opened 10 days ago. That's the last time I saw the Broncos, right? Thursday Night Football. And it has not moved. Can you tell me where the money is?
Yes, 66% is on the Chiefs spread, 34. So it's not
crazy.
It's not
It's
crazy.
A Chiefs megalodon play for me.
But how are you going to take it? So I'm contemplating
-3.5. If I can
parlay.
buy
You're
it
taking
down
them
to
straight.
3, if I can buy it down to 3, then I would. But I only would do that because of recency bias. I remember the last time these two teams played, and it was a blocked field goal situation.
What do you think about Chiefs Ravens moneyline parlay?
I have a weird feeling about that divisional game. I have a weird feeling about it. I don't think I'm not touching that game. I have a weird feeling. Crazy things have happened in that matchup. I'm sorry, JD. Don't hate me. I just don't think the Ravens win every single game. I don't. And they're going to have a mess up, and it's not going to be one that we see coming.
Here's what do you think about Chiefs Bills? +100.
You know how I feel about the Bills.
I do.
I think it's a good matchup for them at home. I think people look at it and like Bills coming off a loss that the Dolphins were getting 5.5 points with Baker and the Bucks.
Yeah, so Connie, they lost to the Giants.
Yeah, so I do like the Bills. I just think their money line's kind of just like at a place where it's like -260, so it's not like really great. Like it doesn't add a ton of value.
If you're going to play the Bills, I think it's much better to play the Bills team total over here.
Even with all their offensive weapons injured. Remember, no tight end. Their receivers are banged up. I'm
Doesn't
with you. I
matter.
do think that. I do still think. I agree. I do still think that they will be able to put
This
up points
is
here.
this is one of the best offensive home teams in National League,
I also
coming off of whatever the fuck
exactly
that was last week.
JD. There's one thing that the Bills don't like to lose. That's fine, but they definitely do not like to be embarrassed.
Right.
And after a loss, they've lost. But after an embarrassment, their last embarrassment, guys, came to the Falcons. And the next week, I don't know if the Panthers ever saw the ball, to be honest with you. I don't remember if they ever saw the ball.
Right.
Because all I remember is the Bills running all over them all game long. And I believe that they got embarrassed against Miami. They're back home. I don't think they're going to let up on any type of gas pedal. I think this is a full-on Bills send. They're going for it on every 4th and short, no matter where they are on the field. They are going to do whatever it takes to make every offensive possession end with points, and more than likely, not even field goals.
Yep, I totally agree there.
I
Is
just-
going to be a
yeah.
play. Far as the weather, that was the one thing why I hadn't made the bet yet. But now the weather is looking like it's not going to be. It looks like it's not going to rain now.
So what do you think about the Chiefs? Was that the first one to go? I think so.
Yes, you were the first one. No, I am with you on the Chiefs, man. When you said a megalodon play, this is it.
This is a playoff game. It's the only one that you would honestly tell yourself, this is a playoff game. I get the others are sexy matchups, but they're not. Any team loses, there's next week they're coming in just, okay, who cares? We got a loss. Everything's still up in the air. The Chiefs lose, they can't win the division. There's no way.
Yep. And we talked about this on Monday, and I think that the Broncos are basically one of the most overrated teams, especially it being 8-2. Guys, this team, like, just look back at a few of these games. They should have lost to the Jets. They could have very easily have lost to the Raiders.
Oh my God, I forgot about that game. That game took years off my life.
I mean, guys, like, look at who they've played and who they've almost lost to. Yes, they had that crazy comeback game. That Alpha. Sorry to bring that up. But
You motherfucker.
You know what's funny? How that one quarter changed the entire perception of their season.
Oh yeah.
And you know, not enough people are talking about that. That one quarter changed their. And they go from 8-3 to 8-2 to 7-3. This game doesn't even mean that much.
They would still be back by 3 games if they want.
It would be 2 games back instead of 3 games back, which is way more easier, especially coming into this game.
Yeah, I'm with that.
so besides all that, this is when you just look as far as the schedule, there's a Chiefs spot, guys, coming off the bye. We all know Andy Reid off the bye week. We know he's been good with the Chiefs. He's been good with the Eagles. You know, we all know all of that. Like Jefe said, this is a must-win game for them. And if you don't think that actually like Andy Reid has those, what I love to call them, where he brings out his good plays. If you don't think that this game's not going to be full of them,
guys, this is a playoff game.
You're going to see some fun plays here, and you're going to see some shit. You're like, oh damn, guys. I think you play Chiefs in the first half because the Broncos have been ass to start out games. I think you play them the full game. I think you take alt spreads here. I think Chiefs in every way that you possibly can.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs have a big performance, guys. I am going to be parlaying them. I feel better parlaying them. I got a little more injury news to bring up, but yeah, I definitely feel better parlaying them than the 3.5. It's just a key number. I am going to be taking them with the Bills, and you can get that parlay to plus 100. It's going to be probably a free play for me, and I think it's going to be a very, very safe play for us.
That Broncos Colts wild card game is gonna be just the 4:30 Saturday Nickelodeon slime wild card game on
Cartoon
Amazon
Network
Prime.
special.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network special.
Simpsons on the other channel. They'll make it animated like that. It's gonna be one of you just already know. You remember, like, for the last 7 years, you could always count on the 4:00 first wild card game being something to do with the Texans. It's forever for the next few years. It's gonna be the Bronco game.
Yeah.
I do have to say one more thing before we move on about this game. As far as the line and the betting splits, it does not scare me whatsoever because as far as an actual model goes, like I have this at 3.8 7. And most people that I know have it between that and actually 3. So models, which is where most lines are based off of, are all going to have it right in this price range here. So if the line goes up higher than that, you're going to take a lot of money just on the other side.
JD?
Let's see here. Pull it up real quick. They say the Broncos
Out of 1 star,
at a 1-star play.
which means that they see this line as sharp, which is exactly
What you were just saying.
what I said. This line is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this line. I don't think this is going to be Chiefs win by double digits. I actually think this is just going to be one of those games where probably the Chiefs defense is the best unit out of the 6 units, special teams, offense on each side.
Yes. As you can see here, they do have the Chiefs winning 23-20 here. So yes, they're saying Broncos, but it's a very small edge. As you can see, the team grades here for the Chiefs: A for overall, as far as the offensive grade, and A- as far as the defensive grade, and A+. So yeah, I think that I know it's not saying Chiefs, but I think that still goes along with everything we were saying, though.
Yet again, guys, that's exactly why I'm playing the parlay. I think the Chiefs win. Don't know by how many points. I feel much better about taking the parlay, but I can definitely see the Chiefs winning by a touchdown and cash it for all the boys. A little more injury news is pouring in, gentlemen. A little more injury news is pouring in. Rico Dowdle, officially not on the injury report. He is full go for this weekend's game. The Bears have activated the 21-day practice window for Jalen Johnson, so he should be back within the next 3 weeks. That's big news there for the Bears, who've been pretty good. And the final injury news, Bengals backers, you will be yet again without star edge rusher Trey Hendrickson. He has officially been ruled out for this week's contest.
Not real.
Gentlemen, you ready to move into the final breakdown of the day?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We got the Lions. We got the Eagles. Lions come into this game 6-3. They're 3-2 on the road. Eagles come into this game. They're 7-2, 3-1 at home. Big injury question marks here and a little bit of information we've already gotten. Tight end Sam Laporta for the Lions has already been ruled out. We're waiting on news about Penei Sewell. He's a true questionable. Brock Wright's a true questionable. If Brock Wright can't go, we got to see who the tight end's going to be in there. That's going to be somebody you might want to target in some DFS and some player prop potential. On the other side, for the Eagles, Cam Jurgens, the center, true questionable. And then all 4 of these guys are out. Willie Lampkin, backup center, out. Azeez Ojulari, not a real human being, out on IR again. And Marcus Epps is out as the safety. And then Charlie Hewlett, who is the long snapper, is out. So not a ton of injuries there on the Eagles side. Some kind of role players. Cam Jurgens is the big one, but he's the center, and they've been able to get by without him anyway. So, Jefe, we're going to kick it to you. We got the D. Actually, no, we're not. Look at JD. Look at him. He is the Detroit Lion. So to the Detroit Lion we go. JD, what do you like in this one?
And when the Eagles, when they played the Packers last week, that was a rough watch, man. That was a very rough watch.
Not if you had the right side. No, it was a terrible watching that one.
And it just keeps bringing up to my point that this Eagles team is
Overrated.
Yes, they're just not it. Now they're coming in, or they're playing this game on this short week. The Lions team, are they at full strength? No.
But who is right now, right?
Right. And this number is sitting at 2.5. And for me, this is a pure numbers play because I'm going to tease this up. I think this is a perfect teaser spot. I don't see a world where the Eagles beats this team by 9 points. And that's where I'm at here. But to talk about this Lions team more, the difference between this year's team and last year's team is the offensive line. The offensive line is just not as good.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not as good as they were last year for sure.
No. And that's where I think the biggest difference is Goff just does not have the same amount of time as far as the run blocking goes, it's just not quite as good. With that said, I still think the line. To me, I just can't say that the Eagles are the better team here. I'm not saying the Lions are that much better currently. But yeah, this is a Lions play for me. Like I said, I would play the money line. I wouldn't take the 2.5 points. But what I'm personally doing is I am going to tease this up, and I'm going to tease. I think everybody knows I'm going to tease the Ravens down.
No. No, you're teasing the Ravens down. You sure? That's very un-JD like. Jefe, over to you, brother.
Looking at this game, I'm thinking about last time we saw both these teams, right? Last time we saw the Lions, they looked great against Commanders, covered another spread coming off against a loss, 13 in a row against the spread. And last time we saw the Eagles, it was kind of a really crappy game that they kind of gutted out, a crappy win.
Also, like the weirdest, wildest coach's decision.
Just nothing about the win felt right. It was kind of one of those Packers lost, Eagles tried to lose, but Packers lost. And so the Eagles got the win. And so you're not feeling warm and fuzzy about the Eagles. And you're looking at the Lions, and I think the last thing you think about the Lions is it's a great offense. Last time I saw the Eagles, they couldn't freaking score. And now you're looking at this game, you're like, yeah, short total. Interesting. Okay. And I think, honestly, you could sell yourself on taking the Lions. You could sell yourself on taking the Lions in a teaser, like JD said. I am not doing any of that. I'm going to be taking the Eagles on the money line at home. I think this is what it's telling me, that people are looking at this game. It's a short line. They're literally kind of begging you to take either spot. I have to believe that the Eagles are going to right their wrongs from last week and put up a better offensive performance. On defense, they were stout. And that's where I also think this game's going to come down to, and you guys mentioned it. Eagles, once again, did a great job at the trade deadline. Another year and another bunch of additions.
Well, maybe. I mean, they traded real capital for Jair Alexander, and then he went and retired. So they had some good ones, some not so good.
I think the additions of looked pretty good last night. I think the additions of John Mechie never even saw the field for the Eagles. I think the addition of Jaden Phillips, who forced 2 fumbles, and Michael Carter in the back there is really important for them, and I really like what I see. I'm going Philly here on the money. I think their defense can make the Lions' offense's day struggling, and on the opposite side, one point or another, Saquon's going to figure it out.
I don't know what this means, so JD, kicking it to you.
I played the over 23 there.
Oh, is that the Federico Oximilian Alane guy, or whoever the hell is he?
He's tennis thing, right? You want me to say it? He's a fucking Canadian that I don't trust.
Oh.
Oh boy!
I thought you were going to say.
Oh boy! Shout out our brothers and sisters up north, eh?
Thank you, guys. This is what I thought he was going to say, not where he went with this one.
I got nothing but love for you, eh?
Hey, that's true, and actually, everybody will actually agree with that.
I'll agree with that's his name. Shout out our Canadian brothers up north. They may do some work with some Canadians, so I appreciate the Canadians. All right. JD, I'm taking the over here. Over 46.5. You want me to try and pronounce it? Felix Auger Alasime. Nailed it. Fucking one take, Connie. One fucking take. I'm taking the over in this game, guys. Over 46.5. I think we're going to see a ton of points on each side. I think, as Jefe said, the Eagles' offense will do better. It's a lot easier going up against a Lions defense than it is with the defense they went up against last week when they played Green Bay. I think both teams will have a lot of success, and I have a player prop in this game I'm taking as well. Who's ready for the player prop?
We're all ready.
Oh, you people better be ready out there. It ain't the first string tight end because he's out. It ain't the second string tight end because he's a true questionable. But have you ever heard of Ross Dwelly, the third string tight end on the Detroit Lions, currently at plus 850 to score a touchdown. If Brock Wright gets ruled out of this game, those numbers will be cut in half at least. So I'm taking it right now. Right now. Ross Dwelly, plus 850. He's scoring a touchdown this weekend.
Oh,
Jefe,
boy.
thoughts about Ross Dwelly?
No,
Why no? Why not?
not a fan.
I'm not a
So
fan of you.
so many other options.
So absolutely, but that's this game. That's my favorite touchdown in this game with all the guys that are out. What do the Lions do better than anyone? Throw it to guys you've never heard of in the end zone when you have a bet on Amon-Ra St. Brown or Jamison Williams or Sam Laporta. You see a guy that looks like Sam Laporta, you think you just cashed, right? And it's never what you think it is. That's what's going to happen this game.
I'm
It's gonna
just
be another
not
one of
going to
those.
put my hard-earned money on a guy whose first name is Ross. That's just a personal thing that I go by in life.
Stop being such a Felix Auger-Aliassime, and you take Ross Dwelly for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Nick, this is better. We're going to leave this. JD, go over what we're seeing there.
Well, guys, yeah, as you can see here, BetQL does like the Eagles here as a 2-star play.
Damn straight.
They have the Eagles winning this game 25-21. This is a very interesting game to me. But no, yeah, I still definitely like that as the teaser piece. But guys, if you want to go all through BetQL and see all their games and see all the other sports also, they do have a special.
Oh boy,
here.
Are you just humming, Jefe? Shut up.
15% off any purchase with promo code GetBet4.
GetBet4, 15% off any of. Oh, he got offended. He got offended. All right, get him the fuck out of here, JD. It's better this way anyway. Well, we already covered the last game, but we still have our parlay of the day. I'm assuming Hefe's going to make his way back in here. I'm assuming he hit a wrong button or something, but we got him back. I had a feeling he was going to be back.
I hit a wrong button.
What did I say? I said, I bet you Jefe hit a wrong button. We'll see him in a second. Comes back. I hit a wrong button. Nailed it. Well, Jefe, it's the time of the show, your favorite part of the show, where you're the quarterback here. We're doing the group parlay, but before we do, JD, should we get through a couple of particulars here? Should we put those group parlay in as the...
Yeah, David, it's not happening because what's wrong with your equation is that you have Indiana losing, which they're never going to do. Because we don't lose in the state of Indiana.
JD, are you ready for me to hit the thing?
Yes. Mendoza brothers.
Best bets are not just presented by the three beautiful gentlemen you see on the screen every single day. They're proudly presented by our good friends over at Funded Stake. Funded Stake's a fantastic company where you can take one of their challenges, pass one of their challenges, and get to use their money to gamble with and keep a portion of the returns. But don't just hear it from me. JD's cousin Derek has a few words on Funded Stake.
FundedStake.io, the ultimate platform for sports traders looking to unlock their potential without risking their own money. We're here to help you transform your sports betting skills into a profitable and sustainable business. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Funded Stake gives you the tools and capital to scale your success. Here's how it works. 1. Choose your account. Pick an account size that fits your needs, starting from $1,000 all the way up to $50,000. Your journey starts here. 2. Take the challenge. Hit the profit target while sticking to our risk management rules. For example, with a $10,000 account, aim for $3,300 in profit, place a minimum of 25 sports bets, and maintain the required daily and total loss limits. 3. Get funded. Once you pass the challenge, we'll provide the capital for you to trade. You can keep up to 80% of your profits while we take on all the financial risks. At FundedStake.io, you'll benefit from a fully personalized dashboard where you can monitor your trades, track your challenge progress, and place real-time bets on all major sports leagues. Our platform is built for transparency, ease of use, and performance. With FundedStake.io, you can focus on winning and scaling your success while we cover the risks. No financial stress, just growth and profits. FundedStake.io. Bet smarter, scale faster, win bigger.
Bet smarter.
Scale faster.
Win bigger.
Thank you to our friends at Funded Stake for being our proud sponsors of our Best Bet section. JD, you want to pull up a little Funded Stake? We can build our collab parlay and go over our best bets of the weekend.
Let's do it. Do you want to do the parlay first?
We'll let Jefe get whatever he has to get out. We know he has a very important business meeting at 1 o'clock. So, Jefe, we're going to let you get whatever you got to get done now.
My person for our three-legger is Woody Marks, running back, Houston Texans.
Had him last week in my $2,700 parlay. I like him. JD.
Plus 131. Gosh.
Here we go. Tell us which Raven you're gonna take now.
Sidney Rice.
Anquan Bolden. Jamal Lewis. Todd Heap.
Sean Brady money line. Play tomorrow line will move. Benoit Saint Denis by finish. I like BSD. Makachev and Bo Nickel 2-leg. One of them is losing, Dylan. One of them is losing.
I don't see a world where Makachev loses. He can't go home.
I mean, he's lost before.
Don't
All right, guys.
You
Mine
lose twice, you can't go home. That's the rules.
You're not wrong. Correct.
Mine is going to be St. Brown at plus 127.
Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna do that with Alpha's Ross play.
With Ross Dwelly, baby, I'm on the over that game. We got plenty of rooms. We're gonna go to the Chiefs for me. We're gonna go to the Chiefs. Oh, C-Rod in here. Running back of the Commanders jumps in here to give out a pick. Islam.
Honestly, really could use a good weekend out of you, bud. So I need you to kind of get out of the chat and focus on rest, all right? Really could use a good one. Starting you in the league. Focus up.
Rasheed Rice.
Do not stay up and watch this fight, Christian Rodriguez. Too late.
Oh, you know what he's going to be doing? Jefe, I know where he's going to be.
What do you mean? He's going to be in Spain.
Tonight? Christian Rodriguez?
Rodriguez is in Spain because they're playing the Madrid game.
I understand that, but that's not where he's going to be tonight. He's going to be in Coy's cards, ripping packs, just to let you know. He's on the green. I don't know what that means either, but it was cool. It was still cool.
All right, guys. So for our anytime touchdown score parlay, we have Woody Marks, we have Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we have Rasheed Rice that gets you a little over a plus 1,000 there. Gonna place that bet.
Hell yeah. JD, any other bets you want to put in this week? I think I'm good with my parlay. I'll give us a straight bet as well, actually. I take it back.
I have one straight bet that I haven't spoke to yet that I'll give as mine as here.
I'm gonna take the Steelers, guys.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna do as well. Put mine in there for that.
No. I mean, yeah, Steelers. I'm on the Steelers too, but no, I'm gonna give the people something that we haven't spoken about because that's what I do.
Felix Auger, Alice Lame on the money line.
While JD is scrolling, I'm gonna look right at you, Carl, and tell you something. Okay? Don't you even fucking thinking about fucking up tonight. It's your team tonight. JB's out, and I expect you to step up. Stop being a bitch. Clarkson, this isn't Utah. No transition threes when we're down double digits. Somebody's got to step up on both ends. I need energy. Josh Hart, get involved on the offensive end earlier. Mitch, honestly, perfect. Nothing better.
You're doing great.
Moving on. Yabusele, stop. Just everything you're doing. Stop. Stop eating. Lose weight. Get in better shape. Play more defense. Make more threes consistently. Do all those things. Shamit, honestly, solid. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to get some more minutes today. I don't know. And Deuce, obviously, this is your game to be the ball handler. I need you to play stout on both ends, and we're probably going to have to see some Kolek to back up Deuce, but I actually like Kolek's basketball IQ. With all that being said, Connie, I literally will block you from everything if you ever say anything that outrageous again. Knicks, it is such a Knicks play. It's never been more a Knicks play. They're minus 5.5 with no JB. Carl, be serious tonight.
So am I putting in Knicks here?
No, JD. I didn't know you were done scrolling. Sorry. No, my play's football. It's the Vikings money line. I actually really like this.
Yes.
I really do. And this is a game that for some reason nobody's really
You passed it, JD.
This is a game that nobody's really talking about. I actually have it at that's the one rare time this is a bad line. I have it at minus 145 on ESPN Bet right now, which is going away. So that's probably.
I was about to say it's not ESPN Bet anymore. It's going to the
whatever.
store.
But I have it at minus 145. That's what I'm taking it at. I'm taking that right now. I really like the Vikings here. I think it's your typical. What? We're getting the Bears at plus money. They won all these games all these different ways. The Vikings looked terrible last week. Not so fast. Vikes
My
under
friend.
5. My friend.
I'm telling you right now, Ross Dwelley scores a touchdown this weekend. JD, the start of the show on Monday has to just be the video of Ross Dwelley in the end zone. And then at the end, a middle finger going up right into Jefe's ass from Ross Dwelley. That's what's going to happen. We're cashing.
Okay. So that's what's on your mind? Good.
Yeah.
All right, guys, put up one more thing on the screen here. It's going to be fun at stake that you just saw there. They're giving you 30% off of a 10K challenge with promo code ATB30. As you can see there on the screen. And
what's that promo code, JD?
Promo code ATB30. And if you need the links, they're in YouTube.
Connie,
they're on Twitter.
You could have done it yourself. You said, I'm not taking this challenge on because you were scared of it or something. JD offered it. I can't make him cluck if you denied it. I can't.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
Gentlemen, anything else you want to talk about, or are we done?
I have one more kind of big thing. If you would want me to go ahead and do that.
Sure. I don't know what it is.
You don't. Nobody knows. First off, we brought this back yesterday, and I had a great day. So we're going to do it again.
JD, great. JD's drinking early again.
Yeah.
Doctor's going to be thrilled.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
everybody. Guys, college basketball. I've been talking about it at the start of the show. It's hot. This is the time to get in. We actually have that. We have hockey. We have the UFC. We have every sport covered this weekend. What we're gonna do, something we've never done. Moneyball metrics. You can get your first month for $5.
Wow.
Yes, that's right. I just said it. $5. $5. If you're on YouTube, the link is already there. If you're on Twitter, the link will be posted soon.
Cool.
It's only going to be open for a very short amount of time, probably until tonight around 8 o'clock. So yeah, get in with us for only $5.
I thought your big news was going to be you're pregnant or something. I was so excited. Well, that's still pretty big news, though. We love to hear $5 special. JD's the $5 footlong. I have to stop myself. There. Phenomenal news. Jefe, what do you have to say to the people before we get the fuck out of here today?
Carl.
JD, get the finger up. Now, JD, you do your thing.
Guys, I hope everybody has a great weekend. It is Friday. The day is close to being over for most of us. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and let's fucking win.
Let's fucking win. We'll see you guys Monday. Monday! Same time, same place. Let's fucking go, Ross Dwelley. Fuck Jefe. Peace out, everybody.